Soccer fans, welcome back to Studs Up World Cup edition here at Latin Post, and this is our red card, yellow card segment. I'm David Salazar. This is my colleague Edwin Molina, and yes, he is trolling me. He's clearly trolling me. He did this with intention. Red card, definitely for me, has to go to Spain. I didn't expect the world champions, my team, my favorite team aside from Colombia and USA, of course, to implode that way. It was just a masterclass in Dutch genius.
It's kind of funny because my red card is also Spain, although I have one more red card I got to give out on a personal reason, but that was not the Spain that we've been seeing the last 6-7 years, whatever.
Well, you know what the problem was?
What?
The problem was they put in Diego Costa, expecting him to give them that true number 9 they've lacked. And what do? They start playing impatient long balls. They start trying. They don't play their game. You know, everyone's like, "Oh, tiki-taka's dead." That was not tiki-taka. That was, let's try and go for long balls. Let's try and speed up the pace.
So
let's try and be more direct.
It was more English.
I mean, it was not Spain's game. And then when the second half, when they fell behind, even faster, low patience, they were just asking to get destroyed. And I don't expect that from them moving forward. And if they're going to win this tournament again, they're going to have to go back to their roots. I'm not saying a direct style is bad, but you have to be patient. That's the only way they're going to win. They're not going to win through physicality and speed. They have to win with patience and brain.
I have to give a yellow card to Wilson Palacios of Honduras. I'm not saying that the result would have been any different had they played even sides. However, when you're facing a team of France's caliber, you need all your weapons out there. That foul was boneheaded. Anyone that argues that it was BS call or that the French flopped, look, you're not being realistic. That was he hacked them in the box. It was that simple. And you don't go into the second half. That Honduras literally went into a gunfight with butter knives.
They killed themselves, yeah.
You can't do that in the World Cup. You just can't do that. And I liked the way they were playing up until that point. But
my yellow card goes to Uruguay. Easiest game in their group, arguably, against Costa Rica. They have to win that game because now they have England and then Italy. They lose 3-1. They look terrible the whole game. I just don't even know what to say about Uruguay. I think at this point they were my favorites to go through at the top of the group. I don't even know if they get out at this point.
My yellow card goes to Brazil. I'm going to hand them the shirt just as a yellow card because this is not the Brazil everyone was expecting. I don't know if it's the pressure of playing in a home crowd. I don't know if it's because the team is young. I don't know if it's the coaching. But let's be honest, there were points Croatia looked really, really good in that game against Mexico.
Croatia? What about Mexico? Mexico completely played them out of the park. If Mexico learned to play if Mexico had a little more creativity getting into the box, they scored. But they were resorting to just long shots from outside the box. If one of those would have been on target, Mexico wins that game. They outplayed Brazil throughout this game. Brazil, yeah, they had great chances to score, but, you know, this is supposed to be the favorite to win the World Cup. I'm sorry. They looked vulnerable at the back. They lack creativity up front. Not impressive. Who does your golden ball go to?
Two, actually, and they're kind of related. I got to give props from golden ball to the CONCACAF, who's just, they've had a stellar World Cup. I understand they may not go far. Maybe one team will sneak into the semis, but with the exception of Honduras, and they shot themselves in the foot. These CONCACAF teams have played hard.
Costa Rica, Mexico, USA.
Costa Rica, no one's talking enough about them. We talked a little bit about them, how maybe they could surprise people. That was stunning, and I understand people are going to use the excuse of Luis Suarez wasn't playing. Well, you know what? Injuries are part of the game, and coaches have to adjust when your top guns aren't there. And clearly, Uruguay did not adjust. So the other golden ball, Memo Ochoa, I mean, he's the face of the World Cup right now. He's been stellar, and I'm eating crow on that one. I wanted Corona ahead of Memo. Look, listen, I'm walking that back, as they say in politics. Memo.
And my golden ball goes to Germany. Of all the teams that I've seen so far, they are by far the most perfect team, and I think they're the contenders to win this World Cup. No mistakes against Portugal. Defense looks so solid. Goaltending, you know, Manuel Neuer is the best in the world, and their offense just looks like dynamite right now. I just don't even think any team facing Germany has a chance. Thank you guys for joining us on this segment of Studs Up World Cup edition. Please stay tuned for our upcoming segment on the best players of the tournament, and follow us on latinpost.com or on Facebook or on Twitter. I'm David Salazar. This is my colleague Edwin Molina. Have a great day and enjoy the games.